Starting a limited liability company in Kansas involves a series of steps designed to protect your personal assets and establish a clear structure for your business, combining the flexibility of a partnership with the liability protection of a corporation. In this video, I'll walk you through the detailed understanding of each step involved. And by the way, if you would like to get help in starting your very own LLC in Kansas, then make sure to sign up with Northwest Registered Agent by clicking my affiliate link down in the description of this video. They're professionals and they will be able to help you out. Plus, clicking on the link doesn't cost you anything extra and it helps me support the channel. All right, with that in mind, let's get started. The first step in your adventure of forming an LLC in Kansas begins with naming your business. It's like picking out a name for a new pet, but a bit more complicated because it has to be unique and follow certain rules. You can't just pick any name. It has to end with terms like LLC or a limited liability company to show that it's a business where the owners aren't personally responsible for the company's debts. Think of a cool catchy name that no one else has. Then check if it's available by searching the Kansas Secretary of State's website. If you're not ready to start your business right away but love the name you've picked, Kansas lets you reserve it for 120 days for a small fee. This doesn't mean your business name is set in stone, but it does keep anyone else from grabbing it while you get your ducks in a row. Remember, choosing the right name is crucial because it's the first impression your business will make. Next up, you'll need a registered agent. Think of this person or company as your business's point of contact for official documents. In Kansas, having a registered agent is like having a guardian angel who makes sure you don't miss any important legal notices or government mail. This agent needs to have an actual address in Kansas, no PO boxes allowed, and be available during business hours. Many businesses choose a professional service for this, but you could also nominate someone from your company, including yourself, as long as they meet the requirements. The key here is reliability and availability, ensuring that your business can respond promptly to legal and tax documents. When you're ready to make your LLC official in Kansas, you start by filing your articles of organization. Think of it as the birth certificate for your LLC. You'll need to go to the Kansas Secretary of State's website to do this. On this form, you'll write down your LLC's name, its address, and the name and address of your registered agents, the person or company that will get legal papers for your LLC. You also need to decide and note down when your LLC will start and who the organizer, the person filing out this form, is. Filing online costs $160 and it's a bit faster because you can see right away that your LLC is alive and kicking. If you send in your forms by mail, it costs $165 and you'll need to wait a bit longer, around 2 to 3 days, to get confirmation. Once you've done this, the state will send you a special number for your LLC that you'll use whenever you talk to the state about your business. Now, even though Kansas doesn't make you have an operating agreement for your LLC, it's a really good idea to make one anyway. This agreement is like a rule book for how your LLC works. It talks about how much of the LLC each owner has, how decisions are made, and what happens when profits or losses come in. It also covers what to do if someone wants to leave the LLC or if new people want to join. This document is kept with your business records and isn't filed with the state, but it's important for keeping things clear between all the owners. If you're running the LLC on your own, this agreement can still help by laying out your plans for your business. Making this agreement can also show banks and other businesses that you are serious and organized about your LLC. It's a way to make sure everyone involved within your LLC knows the rules and what's expected of them. Now, getting an EIN for your LLC is like getting a social security number for your business. It stands for Employer Identification Number, and the IRS gives it to you for free. You need this number to open a bank account for your LLC, to hire employees, and to handle taxes. You can get your EIN quickly by applying online on the IRS website. If you prefer not to use the internet, you can also apply by mail or fax, but it takes longer. When you apply, you fill out a form with information about your LLC, like its name and address. Once you submit your application, the IRS usually gives you your EIN right away if you're online. This number is yours forever unless you decide to close your LLC or change the type of business it is. You don't need to pay anyone to get your EIN for you. It's a straightforward process you can do on your own. Having an EIN is a big step in making your business real and ready to run. When you start an LLC, it means your business will need to pay taxes both to the US government and to the state of Kansas. To handle taxes in Kansas, you might need to create a special account with the Kansas Department of Revenue. This is where you'll manage taxes like sales tax, which is charged when you sell things, and other kinds of taxes depending on what your business does. To figure out exactly which taxes you need to pay, there's a form you fill out that asks questions about your business. This helps make sure you know all the taxes you need to handle. Since taxes can be complicated, it's a good idea to talk to an accountant. An accountant is someone who knows a lot about taxes and can help you understand what you need to do. They can also help you when it's time to fill out your tax forms and make sure you're paying the right amount. Taxes would be further discussed at the end of this video, together with licenses, permits, permits, and reports. Lastly, there's a new rule that you will need to follow: filing a Beneficial Ownership Information Report, BOIR, with FinCEN. This is about letting the government know who owns and controls your business. It's a way to keep things transparent and fight against money laundering and fraud. If you're starting your LLC now, you've got a window after registering to get this done. It might sound complicated, but it's actually a simple online form where you tell them about the owners and anyone who has significant control over the business. To make sure your business is all set up right, take note of these other important things. First off, once your LLC is officially registered, you're not done just yet. Kansas has rules about taxes and other requirements for your LLC needs to meet. So let's break it down into simpler terms. Your LLC needs to register with the Kansas Department of Revenue to manage taxes, which is key for keeping your business legal. If you make money from your LLC, you'll owe self-employment taxes on your income. Plus, if you hire employees, you must pay additional taxes like employer taxes to the Kansas Workforce Commission. This includes covering unemployment taxes and workers' compensation insurance, ensuring employees are protected if injured or unemployed. Also, selling goods or services means you'll handle sales and use taxes. Remember, some areas in Kansas may have an extra local taxes on top of state taxes. Licenses and permits are another biggie. Depending on what your LLC does and where it's located, you might need specific licenses or permits. This could be anything from a permit to operate in your city to special licenses if you're selling things like alcohol or tobacco. Lastly, don't forget about the annual report you have to file with the Kansas Secretary of State. This keeps your LLC in good standing. You'll do this once a year, and the due date depends on your LLC's tax schedule. The fee is a bit cheaper if you file online, so keep that in mind. And there you have it, a step-by-step guide to starting your very own LLC in Kansas. Taking each of these steps seriously and giving them the attention they need can make the process of starting an LLC feel less overwhelming. By breaking it down into manageable parts, you can focus on what's important, growing your business and making it successful. And don't forget that if you would like to get help in starting your very own LLC in Kansas, you can sign up to Northwest Registered Agents by clicking my affiliate link down in the description of this video. They're professionals and they will be able to help you out. Plus, clicking on my link doesn't cost you anything extra and it helps me support the channel. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time.